What's going on? I should have made $400 today. Oh, I came so close. Oh, unbelievable. I still think $400 is the max to make it St. Louis in one day, and I could have done it today. Oh, I made $369.70, and that was by far my best day ever. Not by far. I made $360 before, but it was my best day ever. It's the best day I've had in a while, too. Because I've pretty much been quitting at 300. Not being greedy. Because, money's not everything. But I'm in a good mood, of course. The reason why I absolutely could have made 400 is because I got off to a slow start, man. My day started off with 2 pretty good deliveries, had $15 in the first half hour, and then I got another good pickup, $6.25 out of Bibi's Cafe, and yeah, that place is a crapshoot. It can be really bad, but I also got a $50 tip out of there one time, so I'm gonna give it a shot. So I go in there and I tell the lady who I'm picking up for, and she comes back and says, "Man, our screens really aren't working. Can I take a picture of the order on your phone?" Sure, absolutely. And she even says, and they were as busy as I've ever seen them. So there was no way and they're really slow. So there was no way I was waiting, but I'm going to help out the next guy. And she even said, "You probably don't want to wait, but can I still get the order?" Sure, absolutely. So I gave her the order, I unassigned from it, and then I didn't get an order for a while, man. Now the next order I did get was a Uber Eats Shotsky's picking up there on Long Road, and it went to Edison Avenue across the street from there. I actually had 2 deliveries like that today. One Uber Eats, one DoorDash. Then I didn't get a delivery again for a while. Got a bunch of trashed offers. I got paused by DoorDash about 5 times today. And I've seen other people talk about it and post about it on social media. The orders lately there are some horrible orders. Stupid stuff. $8 to go 20 miles and stuff like that. Nobody, who's gonna do that stuff? $4.75 to go 10 miles and stuff like that. Nope. That food's just gonna sit there. In my opinion, I wouldn't do it. I made a whole video about acceptance rate earlier today, so I'm not going to make another one. But yeah, it didn't get any better today. I did get on a roll, baby. Yeah, I probably had like $60 in at 1 o'clock today. I really had the thought, I'm just going to relax today. What I make is what I make, but I'm definitely going to stay disciplined, man. There's a video coming for me about how important it is to stay disciplined right now. And it paid off for me. Now, I will compromise my miles of money under circumstances. I made a video about this. If it's picking up on Baxter Road, and it's going down to Chesterfield Airport Road where I can get another delivery, or vice versa, where I can bounce, yeah, I'll compromise a little bit. I did that a couple times today. And it worked out, obviously. But I got on a different kind of roll today. Now, yesterday, I had a really, really good day. I made $295 in less than 10 hours. Averaged over $30 an hour. But it was all picking up on Clarkson, going to Olive, just, like an Appalachian Trail area. Back and forth. Bunch of hit tips. Today it was more like $50 order after a $50 order after a $50 order. You know, you get on a roll like that, it don't take long for that to start adding up. But you gotta watch. You know, as disciplined as I'm being, you can get addicted to declining orders. And that happened to me twice today. And let me tell you about the first order. Now, I know most of you would have taken it just like that. But man, I am being ultra disciplined. It was a $15 10-mile, 2 stops, Cheesecake Factory, Crazy Bowls, and by the time I picked both of them up, that would have been 2 miles probably. So theoretically, you can look at it like $15 for 8 miles after I picked it up. Looking back on that, yeah, I should have took that. And I hesitated, and then declined it, and ended up getting a good offer after that. That was on the other side of me being really slow, but yeah, I should have taken that. And the other time that I got an order, go way down on Etherton. I got a, oh man, this is the kind of roll I was on. I got a $15 order going up to Clayton and 141, but close to the Kerrsville, right? And on the back of that, I got a China 88 Bistro right there, baby, right there. 2 stops. Ended up being like $16, I think. But the last stop was down at Grover. So it was $2 a mile too. This is the roll I got on, right? And then I got offered a wild, what is that called? The Wild Horse Creek Pub or whatever it is. The place with the golf machine. $14.75 again. Going down to like Etherton Road, which is, 3 or 4 miles from Chesterfield Airport Road. That's the roll I got on. So I deliver on Etherton Road. I'm 3 miles from everything. And the first offer I got was a $13 8-mile offer from Uber Eats going to Bowen. It was pretty late. It was probably 8:45 or so, I guess. If I had to do over again, I would have done it. That would have got me towards home, But, I wanted to see what else I was going to get. That obviously not a great delivery. If it would have been $2 a mile, I would have done it. I would have went boom, 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 boom. But that was close enough to take, because I would have been in a different area where I would have picked up more food. And then I got a bunch of trash orders from DoorDash. But then I got a $7 6-mile pickup from Bar Louie. But again, I was 3 miles away. So it was really $7 for 3 miles. That's what it really was, because I was going to drive that 3 miles back there anyway. So I probably should have taken that one for sure, 100% for sure. But my thought process was, well, man, I would get a little bit closer and see what else I could get. Well, usually that strategy works pretty good, but it was pretty late, and it ended up not working too good. I ended up getting a delivery back down to Chesterfield Airport Road. That paid well, paid $2 a mile from Noodles and Company. And then I only got one offer that time, and it was only $8 to Baldwin from 54th Street. Again, that would have got me going towards home, though. But I did not take it. Again, I thought I would get something else too, right? Another offer. I did not get it. So I ended up getting a McDonald's offer, $12, going right back there. And then after that, I got a Cheesecake Factory delivery going on 141. And then my last delivery was picking up in Fenton. It was a 1475 that was 6 miles. So, yeah, I got on a huge roll, had my best night ever, but it could have been better. You could make 400. I mean, you're going to have to work, bro. You're going to have to work. It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy. You're going to work a bunch of hours. But, yeah, it's very possible. I should have made it today. The last thing I want to talk about is Walmart. You know, one of my favorite subjects. Today, this is why people hate Walmart, hate going there, and hate doing their deliveries. There's an older guy there, kind of short, you know, and he's a jerk. I've had this conversation with him before, and he'll cut you off, and he'll just hang up, and he walks away from you. You know, be a man, dude. That's number one. But, you know, I know not to get into it with customers, but this guy has his own little rule that all DoorDash drivers should always come in, right? Which I would be fine with. Let me make that clear. I would be absolutely fine with. I'd rather go in. I don't care how many items it is or whatever. They should just let us meet them at that back door. But they won't do that. But I would rather go in because at least I can control that part of the process. They've got a younger guy that works there that's unbelievably good. But this guy isn't good. He's a jerk. And, you know, at one point today, he told me, "You work for us." I'm like, "No, dude, I don't work for you." And I told him, I don't mind coming in, but don't let me sit out in the parking lot for 10 or 15 minutes before you tell me that, bro. I mean, that's all I'm asking. And here's the deal. I sat out in the parking lot for about 5 minutes, and I know they're busy in there sometimes. So I call, and this young kid answers the phone, and I say, "Hey, man, I tell him I'm in parking space 12. I'm picking up for this certain person." And he goes, I knew I was going to have a problem right away. I should have unassigned from it. He goes, "Well, what time were you supposed to pick up?" And I think it was one day I was having, like, remember, a really slow day, or I would have unassigned from this delivery. There's no doubt about it. I said, "Well, I was supposed to pick it up at 1:14, and it's 1:18. That's why I'm calling you." He goes, "Well, that's hard for me to believe." I'm like, "Dude, it's on the phone." So I knew I was going to have a problem right away. The crew they had working today was not top notch, you know. And we know what's going on with the world right now. They'll take anybody they can get. They showed up today, they're happy, right? So I'm sitting there thinking about unassigning, and that's when this guy calls me and goes, "Hey, dude, you're gonna have to come in. This kind of delivery, I'm not allowed to bring out." I go, "Well," and I said, "Well, I'll come in. That's not a big deal, but you guys bring them out all the time." "Well, we're not supposed to." "Well, actually, the app says that I'm supposed to give you the assigned parking thing." He goes, "I don't care about that. Just come in." You know, he wants to change the rules. He wants all the DoorDash drivers to come in. Okay, but you guys got to be consistent. And you can't let people sit out in the parking lot for 15 minutes before you tell them that, bro. That's all I'm asking. You know, that's why people don't want to go there. And he even told me, you know, if you don't like it, you can just not come here. You know, it's not like all that, man. Come on. You know, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. Right? I'm the Walmart guy, bro. I'm the Walmart guy. I'm the one who thinks they're worth doing. There's a lot of people who think they're trash. You know, I did turn down a $40 34-mile Walmart delivery. A lot of people would have taken that, and I get why. Because if you did a $40 Total Wine delivery that was 34 miles, you'd have to drive 34 miles back. So theoretically, you could say it's like a $40 17-mile Total Wine delivery. And of course, just about anybody would do that. But there's only one stop on a Total Wine delivery, and there was 10 stops on this. And, you know, if it would have been 30 miles, if it would have been 28 miles, I would have done it. So that's another one. Would you have done that? This is a really wild day. Best day ever. Oh, I could have made 400 though. Oh! You know, I may take off tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see how that goes.